So if you are a first-time buyer and you are scared of losing your money or your millions in buying lands, watch this video to the end. I will show you 3 ways to spot fake lands and how to avoid it. So welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Medichi, your reliable real estate consultant based here in the city of Asaba. Today we'll be talking about how to spot fake lands across the country. Now, most people are interested in acquiring lands, but the biggest fear they have is maybe due to having family and friends who have bought into real estate and they lost that land, or you might have even experienced it yourself. You bought a land a few years ago and then you lost the land. I remember I was in Onitsha a few weeks ago to get some stuffs at a shop, and the owner of the shop was telling me how he lost some lands he bought early 2011-2012. So if you are scared of losing that millions in buying lands, these are the 3 things you must watch out for. Number 1, a cheap land in a developed area. That's the biggest way and the easiest way of getting scammed. Now, as a buyer of real estate, be it lands or houses, you must have a specific budget and know what that budget can afford in that particular city where you stay. Just like in the city of Asaba, you cannot have 2 million naira as a budget and you want to own a land in Okpanam or GRA. So when somebody offers you a land and says, hey, we are selling this for 2 million naira, automatically, what does that mean? It's purely a scam. So when you are offered cheap lands in developed areas, guess what? You're on your way of being scammed. Then the second reason why people easily get scammed is when you are buying a land with little or no documentation. Now, this usually happens when you are buying from maybe community or monile or family. Most times, how do you make sure you prevent such? If you verify the authenticity of the owner of the land, make sure you get a lawyer to prepare what you call a deed of assignment or a deed of convenience that transfers ownership from that particular person that you are buying it from to you. So if they refuse, guess what? That is possibly a fake land. So when they offer you a land that is very affordable and then there is little or no documents to back up ownership, it simply means that that purely is a red sign. Then the third reason why people on how to spot fake lands across Nigeria is when that land is close to a government parastatals. Now, in every single state across Nigeria, there is free lands and there is committed or acquired lands. Now, free lands are lands by the state government that they allow you to build structures as you will. A committed or an acquired land are lands reserved by the government for future or certain projects. So when somebody is selling the land that is over close to a government parastatals, you must make sure you inquire from the Ministry of Lands or Urban Planning of that particular state. Just like in Delta States, you can walk into the Ministry of Lands here in Asaba and acquire whether this particular place is available for free use or it is under government acquisition. If it is under government acquisition, please, even if they are offering you that land for 750 naira, run away, because that would surely cause problems in the future. Most of the people who lost their houses recently due to demolitions across Nigeria are victims of this. They were sold lands that were under the government acquisition or committed by the government for future projects. Then, how do you avoid all these 3 things? Remember, I mentioned first way of being getting scammed is cheap lands in developed area. The second one is a land with little or no documents. The third one is a land that is very close to a government parastatal or under commitment by the government. So how do you avoid all this? Number 1, get a registered or a certified real estate consultant to work with. That is where I come on board. I'm a registered real estate consultant based here in the city of Asaba, and I've been doing this real estate business for roughly 7 years. So when I tell you, okay, this is a particular locations to buy into, just like how we have lands in Ibuzo, Owashuku, and Ubulokiti, we have done our own research. The second way you avoid getting scammed is get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. Pay that lawyer his fees. Let him do the inquiries for you before you buy that land. And if you have any questions, you can send me a message on 0812-9155-782. And for more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Thank you, and have a lovely evening.